Hello, and welcome back. This is the Gamer 2.0. Today we're going to be continuing on with Final Fantasy X. So last time, had a bit of a fight with
You were in contact with Sin again. The toxin. Are you okay?
bit of a fight with Sin, the Leviathan. And I now know that it's a Leviathan because I actually have one of the Sin cards.
A swift retreat. Satisfied?
What do you mean?
Those who turned from Yevon died, while the faithful live on.
The past 10 years have changed you, I see.
You do not look so well. But now, more than ever, you must be the people's strength, their confidence. Anyone else would be expected to show their sorrow. But you are a summoner. You are Spira's hope. Until sin is defeated, you must not relent. Do you understand?
Yes. I understand.
Are you afraid? Yuna, take me as your pillar of strength, as Yunalesca had her Lord Aeon. Lady Yuna, until next we meet, farewell.
Yeah, definitely a bad guy.
Rest while you can. We leave soon.
But yeah, I got a copy of Sin.
Sin is Jecht.
Yeah. For a while there, I thought I could feel him. But that doesn't mean I believe you.
Sin is Jecht. He came here for you.
So he killed all those people just for a chance to see me?
That's what Sin does. He wanted to show that to you. Do you know why?
How am I supposed to know?
So you would kill him. As long as he is Sin, Jecht will keep killing. He wants you to stop him.
You gotta be kidding. How do you know all of this anyway? I'm not done talking to you. Don't you run away!
You're the one running.
Yeah, so Sin is marked as a Leviathan in the Magic the Gathering game. And Auron actually has a pretty interesting ability in the game as well, where whenever he attacks, he gets more powerful, and then he also gets to remove a creature that the opponent controls from the game until he actually leaves the battlefield. So I'm guessing that's what he did with Titus, is that he basically kind of like left him in suspended animation for like 1,000 years until he came back. What the question is, does that mean that Auron is an immortal? So like he can't die of old age?
Are you all right?
Keep up the good work.
Thank you. I will.
But yeah, definitely think that would be
I made a bundle with the operation prices. But the way it turned out, they deserved a better deal.
alright. Still doing okay with this stuff.
I guess the summoners are our only hope.
But yeah, it wouldn't be too far-fetched to believe that, you know, after what you just saw, like, Sin basically is able to just, like, disintegrate people just being in its mere presence. And even with the giant gun that was, like, launching energy at it, there was no way for it to actually be able to, like, break through the barrier without the barrier destroying the gun itself.
Hey, you two! Hurry up!
She's awfully cheerful.
In dark times, she must be. She must shine bright.
Huh?
Now are dark times. Yuna tries hard.
We should help her then.
If we worry, she tries harder. Do not frown.
Don't worry, be happy.
Kimahri try too.
Smile, let me see. Sad.
Alright, sorry about the cut. I tried going back and doing Blitzball, didn't turn out very well, so just, it wasn't super interesting to watch. I was just getting blood, which was really frustrating. So we're just gonna kind of continue on from here. Yeah, it just kind of feels like Blitzball's kind of made to, like, unless you're like playing a lot of it, it doesn't really feel like there's a whole lot of point to it. I just hope that this doesn't do something like, what was it? I think it was The
So,
Witcher 3,
how shall we do this?
where you actually ended up having to, you didn't have to play Gwent, but there was a
Need a
point where
light?
like it forced you to play Gwent. So I'm just kind of hoping that the game doesn't kind of do that to you. Where it just kind of forces you to play the minigame. Let me see here. Actually, let's switch back over to Titus here.
Enough. No time to waste. Let's go.
Yeah, I do hope that the game doesn't like force you to do Blitzball for any specific reason. But let's see here. Swap back over to Lulu. Go ahead. Fire magic. This guy. Just attack this guy. Let's go ahead and swap over to Yakuwaka. So it looks like no one really has a sensor weapon equipped right now. Just a weapon that kind of like reads the enemy status, like what they're weak against, that kind of stuff, without me having to actually cast the scan spell on them. Alright, so these guys are playing, and I believe that they're
Go with the flow.
Thunderbase, so did kind of take a look a little bit at a little bit of a look at Yuna's progression and kind of where I want her to kind of go. And it looks like basically like the entire White Mage line is pretty self-explanatory. Like it just kind of like leads you down to eventually getting Cura, Curaga, and Regen. Regen's always been kind of an interesting spell for me, just because it's one of those things where in certain games it works differently than other ones. So, for example, in Final Fantasy VII, which is like the very first Final Fantasy I ever really got into, it just constantly like drags your health up from the bottom, so you're constantly like regaining health. Basically, like, so you can just kind of sit there and just kind of let the time flow forward. And when you do that, like, you're just constantly gaining more and more health. But other games, it's like every action that you take will be what provides you with the more health. So it's basically like 10%. Like 10% of your health is regenerated every turn. We can go ahead and swap over to Warren,
I foresee no difficulty.
because he can just basic attack this guy. Then I believe Thunder is what he's weak to. Nope. Guess this one's Fire. There we go. But I do remember in Final Fantasy VII seeing a guide that basically kind of said if you wanted to kind of make the Regen spell overpowered, all you would need to do is basically open up the disc tray on the original PlayStation while the game was running, and what it would do is it would freeze the game, but it would still run like the background process, I guess. Okay, I can learn Stone Breath off of this guy. But yeah, so I guess it would still like run background processes, and what that would mean is, so you'd still like regen health. Let's go ahead and swap over to Yuna. So you'd still regen health, even though like the game itself was technically frozen, but you would still just kind of constantly just like pick up health, and that's like how you would kind of like cheat the game more or less. Just because I don't think that was like an intended thing that they really wanted you to do, was to open up the disc tray while the game was still running. Go ahead, fire this guy. And of course they have to freaking hit my white mage that has Asuna. Swap back over to Titus. Well, she does have all these new spells, so I might as well hit with the more powerful ones. So if I blind him, is he able to still use Stone Gaze?
how much longer till Xanarkand?
Still a ways.
First down the Moonflow to the Guado city of Guadosalam. Then we cross the Thunder Plains to the Temple of Makalania.
Oh, boy.
And before that, we get to pray at the temple in Jose.
We can't just skip all that, can we? Huh?
Mm-mm. I have to pray to the faith in every temple in order to earn the final Aeon.
That's a summoner's training. She's got to prepare mind and body, all just to get ready for the final summoning.
Must be tough, Yuna.
I'll be fine with you here.
Okay, I was definitely wondering about, because I thought the whole thing of us being here was for.
Hey, new guy.
Me?
Who else?
What can I do for you, boss?
Don't tell Yuna you know about Sin and Jekt.
Huh?
You know her. She would distance herself from you. We do not want that.
I see. I think. Yeah, but even if I did say something, no one believed me, you know?
Yuna would.
Ah, you have a point. Come to think of it, did I really have to know about Jekt? What about my feelings?
Better than you finding out at a critical moment, becoming emotional.
What? Me? Emotional?
I heard you were quite the crybaby.
Yeah, maybe when I was a kid. Maybe even a little now. Just a little. Hey, I still don't buy your story, you hear?
Jekt is a card. There's a card of Jekt in the
Whoa!
Final Fantasy set for Magic the Gathering.
Yuna, it is good to see you and your companions are well.
Yourselves as well, Captain. We were worried. Praise be to Yevon.
We escaped with our lives, but our troops were decimated.
Of all our chocobos, only this one made it.
We make pretty poor chocobo-mounted forces without chocobos.
We turned our backs on the teachings and cast away our faith. This is our just reward.
Is that the Jose Temple? Awesome!
The Lightning Mushroom Rock. It only opens when a summoner is addressing the faith.
That means another summoner's already in there.
Another summoner?
What if it's Donna?
We have to hurry.
Right! In we go!
So, not sure what Aeon will get out of this one. So, based on the fact that it's like Earth-based, it could be Titan. But also based on the fact that it is lightning-based, or it's got like a
The
lightning
monk
element
said
to
we
it.
could stay here for a while.
It might be Brahma.
I've been thinking about the future.
I mean, it also could possibly be.
I would pray for those fallen in battle. But how? How can I enter the temple after what we have done?
I don't think that they've ever brought back Quetzalcoatl from Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, I don't think that they have. So it might be Rama, it might be Titan. I don't think it would be Kuja, just because Kuja is fire, lightning, and ice. It's like all the elementals.
So you're a champion of Yevon now, Braska? So you're a champion of Yevon now, Braska?
I beg your pardon, but may I ask your name?
I am Summoner Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
As I thought. The daughter of Lord Braska. You have the look of your father.
My father? You knew him?
No, I have never met the man. Ah, my apologies. I am Isaru. I am a summoner, like you.
I'm Pase. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm Maroda. I'm guarding my big brother here.
Since I was a child, I've always looked up to Lord Braska. I wished I would someday become a high summoner like he was. You must have some of your father's talent in you. I believe you might someday defeat Sin.
I'm not really. I've only just become a summoner.
Of course, I've no intention of losing either. So perhaps we should race to see who can defeat Sin first, no?
Very well then. I accept your challenge.
Isaru!
Yuna, I beg your leave. Good luck to both of us.
Yes.
Definitely don't think that this is kind of a thing that you should be seeking to make a challenge out of. Just because we just saw a huge number of people just kind of get vaporized. I mean, like, I understand that, like, you have to kind of throw everything that you can at the problem in order to try to solve it, but it's also kind of a problem if you are just kind of like, so for example, if you play a game of chess, you will have to eventually sacrifice pieces in order for you to progress the game to a beneficial state. But the problem is that you don't want to like start sacrificing pieces without having
Hey you.
the possibility to capitalize
Me?
on the sacrifice.
You are Yuna's guardian, no? Maroda's heard a curious rumor. I thought you should know.
I heard it from those crusaders. Seems that summoners have been going out on pilgrimage and just disappearing.
It could just be the fiends got them, but not so many so quickly.
Sorry I don't know more, but watch your back. Ain't much future for a guardian without a summoner, eh?
What? What? What y'all talking about?
We're talking about doing your job as a guardian.
Hey, I'm doing good. Right, big brother?
Please be careful.
Will do. Pase!
Oh, what?
We're leaving!
Be right there. See ya!
The cloister of trials lies within. Are you prepared?
Alright, so another one of these.
All right, Guardians, at attention.
We are ready.
All right, let's do it.
And of course, I'm going to be the one solving the puzzle here. this much electricity, definitely thinking that's going to be someone like Brahma. Okay, so that's the reset button. So those two powered this one, and then looks like I need to power a couple more here. So if I put this in here. Like this was gotten super powered. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one back in. Take the other two out of here, put them on both sides, and then see if the superpowered one is enough to power it by itself. So that I can superpower all three of these. Even if it's not, I can still superpower all three of them. It'll just take a little bit longer. Actually, it looks like that one doesn't power it at all. It's not giving me the same reaction as it was before. Yeah, it's not. Alright. This one over here. Push this back towards the center, I guess. Take this one. I don't see any more recesses over here. Do look like it goes down this way. So what if I take this one out of here and move this to the sphere back in this one? Does this unlock anything here? Or do I need to save this for another sphere, I guess? Looks like it looks like there is something over there. Let's change this if I put this sphere back here. Definitely, like, I wish I could move the camera so I could see what this is pointing to. Let's see here. Push this. I can. So, can this get powered if I put both of these into that? We'll need to reset it though, because this doesn't have any activation when I try to interact with whatever's over there. Okay, nothing happens. Am I like missing an orb here that I need to? And that looks like that's an orb up there. Can't access that. To this. Not sure what I'm supposed to do there. Because it definitely looks like there is a power conduit that goes over to here. But I can't seem to access it. Do I need to put all of these smaller ones into here, and then do the one large one into the side that lights up the head. Actually, maybe I need to do this souped up one. Into the pedestal, push the pedestal into the other one. Side, because the souped up one is the only one that seems to be able to actually open the door. So all of those are set. Is this just supposed to kind of remain over underneath this one? I mean, this is all active now. No, I don't want to. Nope. There's nothing to interact with over here, and I really hate that I can't, like, freely move the camera. Yeah, because pushing the pedestal in there with two... of the spheres on it doesn't do anything. Push them in there with... Do I need to push that in there with the two orbs on it? So I can potentially lose a whole bunch of power? Okay. Alright. So I guess I don't need that anymore. I can put this back in here. reset the pedestal. Move these two orbs back. Replace the orbs back in here. I want to check out this wall. Does it look like this wall was acting up a little bit? There we go. Destruction sphere. Okay, just nothing in there. Take this with me upstairs. Yeah, there's nothing in there either. Alright, nothing in any of these places here. I mean, it definitely feels like this is supposed to get destroyed at some point. Okay, maybe not destroyed, just... There is my treasure chest. A magic sphere. Can I push this into the center? I guess not.
Stop pacing around. Be calm and wait.
You should try to settle down. Yuna will be blamed if anything happens.
We wait here.
Well, well, you again. Still traveling with quite the crowd, I see. What is it, Bartello? You know this riffraff?
You are... Arin, no?
What of it?
Can I shake your hand? Arin. No, Sir Arin. You're the reason I became a Guardian. Thank you, sir. This means so much to me.
Calling the personal guardian the Lord Braska riffraff?
And you call yourself a summoner?
Yeesh. Bartello, enough. Get back here.
Hang in there, buddy. Eh?
Stop pacing around. Be calm and wait.
I swear, I'll never wash this hand again.
Please, touch me with that hand and I'll remove it.
You should try to settle down. Yuna will be blamed if anything happens.
Pick spot. Shut up. Wait.
Quite the show, yeah? Not so good on the heart, though.
So am I supposed to find the magical spot that I'm supposed to stand in? Does it make a difference if I stand or if I actually like move around?
You owe much to your father. All these guardians. And Sir Auron too? And I hear Maester Seymour's quite taken with you. The world must look different when you're the daughter of Lord Braska.
This has nothing to do with my father. I'm traveling on my own, as a full-fledged summoner.
Oh, is that so? Then try standing on your own two legs for once. Your guardians won't be able to protect you when the time comes.
Oh, okay, so Ixion. I actually have this card as well. Honestly, I don't think that a lot of the GFs or the Aeons from Final Fantasy X are like super powerful. Because I think there's also Fenrir, and the Maga Sisters, Yojimbo, and of course there's Bellafor, Ifrit. Shiva's probably going to be in this game as well.
No matter how dark the night, morning always comes. And our journey begins anew.
We're leaving once Yuna gets here.
Dana has left. Isaru too.
Get ready for the journey ahead.
Is this a merchant? Looks like it is. Alright. Fencing Saber. Distill ability for magic 5%. Strength 5%. Magic 5%. This is just a straight upgrade. The other one was strength plus 3%. I could do an increase in strength. Dark Touch, yeah, it's not really super useful to have her with Dark Touch. That is a pure upgrade there. Magic 5%. I'm not sure what Distill ability is, though. Strength 5%. I mean, it's more damage. I do kind of like the counterattack ability, but defense, just general defense up is good. I'll go ahead and buy this. I'm not going to equip it right now, though. So up is good. Dark Ward and Berserk Ward. Those are good to have. Buy it, but not flip it. Alright, so got a nice upgrade for everyone. Buy another softs. Alright. Switch hitter. Right. Not really a huge fan of using a lot of items in combat just because I just kind of feel like it wastes a turn that I could be using to do something else to further combat. That could be, you know, attacking, casting magic, other things like that. Even like casting healing magic still feels like it does more to like advance the combat.
We're leaving once Yuna gets here.
So like casting healing magic, that kind of stuff, all feels like it's advancing combat. Whereas like using items, things like that, doesn't feel like it really advances combat as much. Just because, yeah, you can throw it on a heal, you can do things like that, but it's never quite as good as actually like making actual use of like a spell or something like that. So even like with the casting Asuna or something like that, it's it just feels better to actually like have the character actively do something that is specific to their role rather than
we're leaving once Yuna gets.
Yeah, I don't know how to make Yuna show up though. But doing something that's specific to that character's role feels better than just using a generalized item, I guess.
I'm going back to Besaid. With Luzu gone.
Yeah. It'd be hard fighting alone, wouldn't it?
Most of the other Crusaders have already left. I'll go soon.
Alright. Small cutscene there. Is there anything I can do inside?
She was working until dawn, healing the wounded, sending the fallen.
Okay. I guess I'll just let her sleep for now, then. Ah. Morning.
What? Morning?
Don't worry.
But it's morning. I'm so sorry. I'll get ready right away. Just a moment.
Don't worry. It's okay.
Yo, sleepyhead.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Really, there's no rush. Here, your hair.
A summoner with bad hair. What's the world coming to?
You could have woken me up.
We called to you, but with all that snoring.
What is it today? Everyone's picking on me. You too, Sir Orin?
Once Lady Yuna fixes her hair, we leave.
I hadn't really laughed like that in a long time. It was only later that I realized. The only one really laughing then was me. Laughing must have been the only thing keeping them going.
Definitely feels like some good-natured ribbing, or good-natured ribbing, which is actually good for things like morale. But I'm gonna go ahead and spend a couple of my sphere movements here. Go ahead and just get what I can up. So here. So yes, this doesn't actually continue that direction, so I'm gonna have to go up this way. Speed sphere for some evasion. Delay attack. I'm guessing that's if you don't want to actually make a move with him just yet, you actually want to hold off. And this takes me into here. Which, this does take me into slow. Slowaga. So I noticed that there's no, like, additional haste spells. It looks like there's only just one haste, like right here. Everything else is just like slow and slowaga. It doesn't even go slower, it goes straight to slowaga. Oh, hold on. So, that one. This is... Oh, Haste Aga. Okay. Oh, she doesn't have anywhere to move. Yeah, Orin is just becoming super tanky. I guess that kind of makes sense, because even on his card, he's got like, I think it's like 2 attack, 5 toughness. So like he's like super tanky, and it's like not super easy to like take him out, but he doesn't really have like the highest power. But his card has a specific ability where like every time you attack, he gets slightly more powerful, and he removes something from the game until he leaves the battlefield, and that thing has to have less power than what he does. So he starts out kind of weak with it too, but as he starts attacking and making moves, he starts like steadily increasing his strength. So he goes from a 2 to a 3, and then a 3 to a 4, and so each time he moves up, he can actually remove something from the game, and it's actually a pretty good ability. So I'm actually thinking about possibly trying to make a deck around it. Alright, actually Lulu can move an additional square here. Alright. That looks like we're good. I'm gonna throw down just another quick save here. Alright. That'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose, and I look forward to seeing everyone in the next episode.